All right, good day. January 6th, week one, almost gone for 2023. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. All right. Well, after this, I think I may give the short bus window lickers a break for a while. By the way, just check the description of all the videos where I planned out the details. You can see all the bullshit Mike Norman public masturbation trading system in all of its glory. Links all down below to the various resources required to get them. And I think these short bus riders are going to have their hands full with the homework I've previously assigned, and this is the last piece of homework for a while. And let's talk about this nonsense of the currency being affected by the interest rates. Now, folks, I'm going to give you the short, skinny right now. There is virtually no correlation. Full stop. If you do the work and you have a mathematical mind and you understand how we look at the statistics, how we look at correlations, and you understand that fully, it is not a difficult concept. You should be able to figure it out and recognize immediately if you do the work. By the way, that's what Mike Norman never does. It's a dogma. It's a religion with this guy. The Church of Mike Norman PMT. I'm not going to call it MMT anymore. I'm not, because the bullshit this dumb clown throws out is a serious hybrid of MMT. So we're going to call it PMT, because it is nothing more than Mike Norman's version. It's ridiculous. It's clearly wrong. It's more wrong than some of the nonsense I have heard come out of some of the MMT proponents. And remember, this isn't a channel for or against MMT. I could give a shit. There's things that they clearly have right, and there's things that they clearly need to source out more. And when I say they, I don't mean everyone across the board. I mean these non-academic types. Fucking clowns like this idiot you're looking at. This 1,000-yard stare, what the fuck is going on? Because this is what his life is right here in this still. So let's recap what this particular clown says about a country's currency. I mean, among other things. But as far as the direction of a free-floating currency, it's affected by interest rates. We've talked about it before. I want to talk to you about, hey, again, don't shoot the messenger. These are his words. The mother of all trades, short the US dollar. April 9th, 2018. I've told you before, this guy has been short the US dollar forever and a day against the major currencies. So we'll use the Dixie because that's the metric. And then we can get on to discussing his Turkish lira, which he was long against the US dollar. So 2 for 2, swinging, swatting at flies, missing everything. I've told you before, back in 2011, 12, 13, something like that. He had a euro trade. Of course, he was on the wrong side of it because that's what this guy loves to do. And remember, he doesn't stop out. He doesn't stop out. He pays with time. Oh, Coinbase, 32.34. Come on. Now it's below 32.50, Mike. Mike, you're down 90%. You've moved the decimal. Is he going to talk about this? No. Is his window-looking short bus riders going to talk about this? They're going to defend this bullshit that he never talks about? Go ahead. I'll give you the forum. Back to this mother of all trades. April 9th, 2018. Let's have a look. You can go through somewhere around this 837 mark. He really gets into explaining it. So this is not just an economic view. It's a world political view. And he's held this view throughout, up until including today. Let's have a look at the Dixie since that time, April 9th, 2018. All right, here we go. We're back to 2014. April 9th, 2018. Let's use our cursor. Whoa, we've gone too far. April 13th, whatever. I had to close that. 90 bucks. 90 bucks. Mike Norman short the Dixie for all the same reasons that, by the way, are still true now. and was true back in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, and on the left side of the chart. The same reason that he gave why he was short at 90. Just as true then as now. Now, is someone going to come out here and say that this has been a winning trade? Now, hands up. I know most of these window lickers that support Mike Norman don't have any money in the market. So they don't actually have a friggin' clue of what they're doing. Because if they did invest the Mike Norman way, PMT, they would recognize the folly of Mike Norman because their wallets would be completely empty, taken to the woodshed. Forex is a leveraged beast. You do not take a Dixie short at 90, effectively, and ride it to 112. And by the way, this you wouldn't ride it to. And this, when it comes back down and you're finally break even after several years, would you do anything then? Nope, because this is exactly the track that Coinbase took. The guy actually, after taking serious drawdown, like 40%, actually made just about break even on Coinbase before it all went away. The guy is not reactive to the market. Not at all. And that's his Achilles heel, one of many. So here we go. Mike Norman, short bus driver, shorts the Dixie at 90. Never been profitable. Dead money Mike Norman. Dead money trading, DMT. There's your hero. Now, let's talk about interest rates. Let's do this one. Remember, Fuckstick says when interest rates go up, your dollar's going to be going down. Well, interest rates have been going up for the previous year. All of 2022, interest rates around the world have gone up. If interest rates goes up, if what Mike Norman said is actually true, which you should realize is not true, this Dixie chart should be going the other way. Currency went up as interest rates went up. and sure, overextended back down. Listen, I don't give a shit where you draw that trend line. This beginning of the year was 96 and it's 105. You gonna tell me he's right? What, just you wait? Well, wait a minute here. We're now anticipating the Fed raising maybe another quarter point. Now listen, maybe they raise another half point, but we've got more downside interest rates from here, not upside. So if the dollar starts its downtrend now, he won't be right. This was when they were raising interest rates. Now we're just cooling off. And we're coming towards the end of the interest rate hikes, most likely by the middle of the year. You'd have to believe, depending on how things go, of course, but it doesn't matter. Let's look at the here and now. Interest rates up, dollar up. Now, the fact of the matter is, like I said before, there is no correlation. You have short-term correlations, short-term negative correlations, short-term positive correlations. There just are no real good correlations. But I'm not the one stating so emphatically. It's Mike. He's the one giving trades based on interest rate moves with respect to your Forex trades. Been completely wrong. Completely wrong. He's been wrong now at least since the middle of 2018 on this trade. Horribly wrong. You paying with time? How much time do you got left? Because you sure as shit didn't have enough money to hold it through that, so what's the point? Yet another trade that fuckstick Mike Norman got wrong, swept under the rug, and these dipshit window lickers, no clue. No clue. Just defend them because they're like children. They like bedtime stories. As long as you're telling them a good story, they're happy. Oh, Coinbase, 31.80 down 5% today. Attaboy, Mike. Attaboy. Turkish lira. Should we go there? Turkish lira. How many years has Turkey been lowering rates? Now, sure, they're still double digits, low teens type of deal, but they're way off. They're 19, 22%. Way off. And during that entire time when they've been coming down, has the lira been increasing against the US dollar? No, it's been going the other way. So in recent memory, all of his trades would have been done better had you just done the opposite. The negative Mike Norman correlations wins still. So I'm going to leave this conversation at that. And as always, I will give a platform on every video for these ignorant, no money, short bus window looking clowns that support this lying con man all the time you want. So when you've done the previous homework and you're looking to move on to this particular assignment, Post it down in the comment section of this video. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought I was finished for the day. No, no, no. Let's go back to the Dixie trade. I was just reminded. Something told me, hey, there was something about this that I wanted to mention about dipshit Mike Norman, and it was this. Because there's no way Mike is still short this US dollar. Not from 90 when it's 114. But would he choose the right time to get out of this trade? It's a recent happening. For that, we go to the euro, US dollar. So you can see the euro is most of Dixie. So it's the inverse of the Dixie. Right as we broke $1. This is when a recent event, I've almost forgot, so I need to correct myself here. A recent event, a couple months ago, as the euro broke $1. Mike says, finally, that the US dollar is going lower. And it did. To his credit, it did for about a month. And it went the other way. He's now 5.5%, 6% underwater. So for you non-currency types, he basically stops out his Dixie short at the top. And then he decides to go effectively long the Dixie. And he gets this. You can't make this shit up. What a fucking idiot. Go back. I'm not shitting you. I recall when it broke that $1 mark, he went, fuck it. He throws his hands up. It's going lower. Blink. Nope. Now you know why this lying sack of shit con man looks like this. See ya.